My name is Arnav. I work for Finmark Capital, which is a DIFC-regulated external asset management firm, and I manage high net worth and ultra high net worth relationships for them. I've been in a similar wealth management industry for almost a decade now. Sure. I think for level one, the CFA Institute prescribes about 300 hours of combined learning, and out of which 150 were just the Phoenix classes and the revision segment. So that was all in classroom learning. The remaining 150 were self-study broken up into question practice and a little bit of reading and rewatching the lecture videos that Phoenix provides. And then the Phoenix notes were effectively the guiding light or the gospel that I followed and built my entire preparation around. Well, there's a little bit of sacrifice obviously that goes in going back to studying after a long break. So it does take the time, and that time has to come from somewhere in the day. Something has to be, you have to be a little bit disciplined about it. So initially it was a lesser amount of time. Having classes and all of that pre-described and pre-set for you helps, because that's sort of a commitment. No matter what, you just show up to class and that's a few hours taken care of. But then the self-study is where the discipline comes into play. Towards the start of the course, it was maybe an hour a day, building up towards the exam. Towards the end, maybe it was 3 or 4 hours a day split in the morning section of the day and then after work. I had about 2 weeks off of work to study full time right before the exam as well. So I think for me, the videos that Shiv gives us access to, the pre-recorded lectures, effectively act as a good revision. So yes, we do our best to pay attention in class and take notes and such, but it helps to maybe go back and watch that video again, so you effectively sit through the same class twice. I think that was a key help that I found towards my preparation. I don't really think I felt demotivated, because having waited so long to embark upon the CFA journey, I knew that I had to do it. It was something that was very relevant to my work. It's one thing when you're studying and you think you might use it in the future and you're sort of building towards it and studying something, but when you're actually using it day in, day out, you don't really lack the motivation, because you understand that with every passing day you are actually getting better at what you do. But what I would like to say is that while you do feel motivated, it's another thing. It is still a daunting task. The CFA curriculum and exam is notoriously difficult and very well documented to be to have very low passing rates. So from that point of view, having Shiv sort of be their guide and when required actually go out of the way to give extra attention has really helped a lot. I'm probably not qualified to be giving that answer, but I think from my experience, the one thing that I felt was it's just about discipline really. It's just putting in the time to go over the curriculum. Having a study partner like Phoenix really helped a lot. I do think I would have been able to do it by myself, not because it was too complex, but it's a structure to put discipline in play. And that, like I mentioned previously, out of the 350, the 150 hours are just done. All you have to do is show up. So that's 50% of the work, basically. So I think that is the advice, that be structured, break it down, and really commit to putting in the time. That's all you need to commit to, because if you put in the time, you will have a pretty good chance of clearing the exam. I think the primary feeling was relief. It's a 5 or 6 month investment. Like I've been harping on, it's all about time. And as a working professional, that's the one thing that you would feel most bad about, having put in an effort, put in the investment of time, obviously the money as well, but the time is what won't come back. And I was relieved that my efforts paid off, and I get to move upwards and onwards. Level 2. The level 1 was just the start. It's in the real world, quite just the basics, the fundamentals of what goes on in the wealth management space and the financial markets. So in order to be at the helm of what you do, at the pinnacle of the industry, you need to cover all the levels, I would imagine.